Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenn Plays Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun. I'm your host Lord Fenn. In part A of Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun for the Sega Genesis walkthrough video, what we're going to go ahead and do is go through the Azcan Caverns and through the jungle. As always, everyone like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more classic modern games just like this. Do not forget to hit that notification bell to be updated much more. So what happened in the last video and now in this one. So in the last video, we far away back from the swamp to the city. Yeah, things got crazy here. That's not good. Now in this episode, we're going through the Azcan Caverns, then get to the jungle and stop at the top of the pyramid. Now before we do all that stuff, I'm going to show everybody what I did in between videos via leveling up. Now it's time to tell everybody what I did in between episodes, which was grinding. So here we go. Now first of all, my fire is level 10. A little bit less hit points now because once you get to level 9 and so on and so forth beyond, you get less hit points. Ruby, she's level 9. So she's able to cast three level 1, 2, and 3 spells, and of course 2 level 4 spells, and that's about it. Now as for Julia, she casts a lot more spells and has access to a level 5 spell. We'll go over that in a bit though. So next time I level her up, she'll get access to some more goodies. Now Vivi, on the other hand, could cast 1, 2, 4 3 times on their level spell slots, which is nice. So I'm gonna go over the spells of, I should say, definitely Julia and Vivi. Now Julia, first of all, let's go ahead and skip Ruby. She has Cure Critical Wounds. What this does is cures a lot of HP, which is very good, very useful. And then the other one is Cause Critical Wounds. It's a single touch DPS spell, does a lot more points, but yeah, there's better spells out there. Dispel Evil. Now if it connects, foes go bye-bye instantly. Very powerful stuff. That's why I have it there. Now Vivi has a spell that's Dispel Magic, which is alright. There's better spells out there. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to the Azcan Caverns. That'll be the most of our goal for the videos, get through that. Now, since we did discover it, it's going to cost us 2k gold. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and show you all on how to get through that dungeon. I would probably say is you're going to probably want to be level 7 to 8 on this one. If you're level 9, it's a little bit overkill, but you know what? You want to overkill things in this game. Just trust me. Now, since we're here, we're going to go ahead and entangle the foe. Make sure you have the fireball spell because it'll help you out big time in this part of the game. So I decided to entangle the rock statue. If I didn't, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Yeah, those statues remind me of the Bard's Tale 1. You interact with them, you fight some kind of enemy that's random, or sometimes it's a set of foes. It depends on where you're at, but still, not easy. Now, this time it's just a rock guardian. Not too hard to kill, so let's go ahead and go on through. Now, this says you pivot the wall using the combination you notice in the caves. So here's the deal. There was 2 factors on how to do that. Factor number 1 was the combination of caves when you exit to the marsh. Number 2, obviously you had to go ahead and dig inside what was inside the Lizardmen Chiefess hut. Yeah, she had the information and stuff too. Now, enemies in the cave goes as follows. I tried to go by memory. Trolls, bears, owlbears, let's see here, scorpions, saber-toothed tigers, and a whole bunch of others I'll notice. Well, actually, I'll tell you along the way. Oh yeah, I forgot minotaurs. We're exploring the south part because there's some minor loot there. Explore everything in a dungeon like this for the first time. After that, you could not. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and paralyze them. Yeah, or I'll use this. Say hi to Mr. Fireball. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage there. Now, the damage number for Fireball is just tell you the blast radius. Some folks could resist it. Some of it will take the full damage. It depends, of course, yeah, what it is. Now, you can see me going through the map a lot, inventory from time to time, due to the fact that, yeah, I'm looking at the map, and number 2, I'm switching from range to spells or switching to spells. Now, this dungeon, yeah, it could be a very long one. We'll probably say 20-25 minutes on your first time exploring if you want to get through everything. Now, longer if you start to take the secret passageways because they're a one-way gate, so we're not going to take the secret passageways. The only one we took was to get to here. That's why. And okay, more of those rock giants. So let's go ahead and be careful. And I'm gonna do this. Let's go ahead and just entangle them and see who when they come out. Yep, there you go, Stone Giant. Yeah, you want to freeze them in their place with the entangle spell. What happens is, again, they can't hit you, but you can hit them back as many times as you want. Now, I'm going to probably start using these potions up due to the fact that, yeah, they take inventory space. Yeah, from here on out, you definitely want at least until you get a certain item or a certain set of items. Each character has 1 slot free. You're saying, Fenton, why is that? Well, I'm going to reveal that in the next episode. But still, keep 1 slot free. You're going to need it for now. Now, if you find scrolls, yeah, good idea to do that. And if you have, like, my setup, and you're afraid of course, your elf learning spells that your magic users are supposed to learn, then drop those other spells that the elf has when you rest, and then, of course, have the magic user, aka wizard, just to learn it. Seriously, and then pick them back up. You can pick it back up. Yeah, I've been dropping items like crazy. Start towards the end of this episode, so let's go ahead and take out the I should say cave bear. I almost said Care Bear. Yeah, we're slaying Care Bears, folks, here. Seriously. Yeah, we're almost done with the south part of the dungeon. After that, we're going to go a little bit north. It wraps around. You'll see why I say don't take the secret passageways, because it'll be a long way, long way back around. Yeah, you don't want to do that. And yeah, there's a lot of foes here, so let's go ahead and have her with the bow, him with the paralyzer spell. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, it is technically paralyzer. They're entangled. They can't do nothing about it, but you beat the living crap out of them, though. Yeah, I actually discovered this as well in my 2011 playthrough. Yeah, that was good times. Well, yeah, before they switched to from the lines from analog to digital. Yeah, it used to be easy to do a lot of legal things I read, steal the cable and such like that. So that's why they did it from analog to digital, and you had to convert your analog box to digital, otherwise you couldn't get cable. Also, they're going with HDMI cables to make it the standard, which was neat. Anyways, back to it. Oh yeah, these are giant ants. They're a complete joke. Very easy to kill. They do 1 attacks per round, I think, or something like that. They die quickly with a few hits, especially with +2 weapons that everyone has. So that's a good thing. Let's go this direction, check it out. Yeah, I'm still looking for anything else, any upgrades as well, but I have a feeling I'm not going to get those for a long time. Well, actually, I'm going to be blunt. After I'm done with the jungle story, yeah, there'll be a new set of items that'll be there to buy that I will definitely need. Okay, so most of the south is done. We're going to go ahead and go a little bit north, go around until we hit another crossroad. Yep, that's right, folks. We're going to definitely hit just that. Yeah, look at this. This is a big old dungeon. I'm just trying to be careful. Okay, trolls. Here's the deal about them. They can hit hard if you're not careful. Number 2, they're supposed to have this regeneration, regenerate 1 hit point per round. Now, if you keep on constantly do the damage, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, I'm just being careful here. And I'm going to put this there. So, yeah, you're going to notice me start wasting potions, but that's all right. That's how I'm rolling from here on out, of course. Let's grab that. Protection from evil 10 meters. Okay, let me go ahead and explain about this. The Ring of Regeneration is exactly like this. It will regenerate your hit points 1 per round. Whoever equips the ring gets that honor. I'm going to go ahead and say, give it to your frontline fighter, because A, your number 1 slot will always take the most damage if they're facing a frontal combat like this. So yeah, good idea to give it to your number 1 position. Now in my case, it's a fighter. Other people's cases, I mean, play the fire. Instead, they're playing a dwarf, which is like a frontline fire with some spell resistance on them. So let's go ahead and heal everybody up. So we'll heal up, and then I'm going to see who has the ring, so this way I could use it. Yeah, you see, I'm just go ahead and take care of my own guy. Oh, good, I have it. So there's a Ring of Regeneration. Make sure everybody has one at least. So let's go ahead and do it. I think that might have been a Cure Poison one. Yeah, it was, but you know what? I have a spell that will definitely do that. Screw it. I'm going to just use these up. Yeah, you're saying, why are you wasting that? You could rest. Inventory space. That is why. Seriously. And if you hear this noise in the background, that means you're getting regenerated 1 hit point per round. Now, I'll probably say overworld, it doesn't seem much. It's just once per character turn. Now, in the, I'll probably say the Dungeons and such, yeah, it works because it's real time. So it's like every few steps or every few seconds or something like that, your character gets their hit points regenerated, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and talk about, let's see here, what did I just get? Protection from evil supposedly makes foes stay away from you. Totally useless spell. You don't need it. Besides, you have magic missile for your wizard. Yeah, I'm still saying it. That's more useful. Yeah, magic missile. Like every 3 or 4 levels, it gets up in damage. And believe me, that damage is good. Not good like, for example, Fireball or the next spell I'll get, which is Ice Storm. Yeah, and Cloud Kill in Dungeon View against certain foes. So let's keep on going. I'm just going to go around. Let's go this way. And that's about it. Yeah, that's another dead end, but that's alright. We'll be able to check this out again. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and go south a little bit, then go west and go north, just to check the entire areas out. Yeah, because that's how I roll on this channel. Make sure you do explore everything. That is really important. And oh yeah, we did pick up a Fireball Scroll, which is very powerful stuff. There's a secret door. We're not going to really use it due to the fact that, yeah, it's a one-way trip. Some of these dungeons are start to be very devious, and if you're not careful, bad things will happen. Oh, especially the Azcan Temples. You already say Azcan Temple. That'll be the next episode. But anyways, that section is now done. So let's go ahead and keep on exploring. Alright, looks like I cleared a nice chunk of this dungeon now. And as dungeon rule goes for this game, very simple. When you leave a dungeon, your map gets reset to nothing and your foes respawn. Except for a few plot ones, it will not respawn. Like, for example, the Lizardmen Caves. When you kill that name NPC, yeah, when he tried to rush towards you, try to kill you, he won't come back. Same thing as the Azcan woman you saw earlier in the game. She won't come back either. But everybody else does. So let's keep on going. There should be some more foes there. So things will start to definitely ramp up in combat difficulty, so you have to be careful. Alright, we'll go down, but we won't use any secret passageways at all. Oh boy, owlbear. Yeah, those are dangerous, but that ring's going to help me out greatly. Alright, let's go ahead and try to survive this one. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this, the old-fashioned, we'll paralyze them both. We'll try to do that. Let's see if I can pull this off. Alright, I think I got one. And I think okay, just one left. Okay, just gotta be careful. Ooh, wow, that was a very close one. So let's see if I could definitely rest up. Or I'll use a potion. Oh, by the way, potions, you can use it to heal others with, which is very good. Let's go ahead and give her that too. There you go. We'll have her heal my main guy up. Oh, right, yes, we'll just skip the turns until we get to her. Let's heal again. There you go. All those potions I did find. You guessed it from the previous dungeon set. And, of course, I think it was the underneath the church. Yeah, that potion you found. That's good. I have the staff still that could heal, but I'm going to save that for real emergency. Probably the next plot story one. Not this one up ahead, but the next one. I'm going to say it's the ring regeneration sound effect can get annoying. I think you can't turn that off. Oh, that's a secret way, but that's a one-way trip. We're not going to do that. So what we're going ahead and do is finish up exploring the south part of the caverns. That's it. Now, this worm creature, it's a joke if you could go ahead and lock it into place. Otherwise, it could do a lot of damage against you. Yeah, it's a blue giant worm. Yeah, later on, they have the giant purple worms. Those are more dangerous. How I know? I actually face them in a certain MMO that's licensed by Dungeons & Dragons called Neverwinter. Yeah, those worms were nasty. And of course, you had to get the killing blow in order to get some kind of poison from them or something like that, in order to make some dark weapons. They were useful, but I'll probably say a year ago, their usefulness ended. Yeah, it always happens like that with MMOs. Once the weapon becomes not useful, that was it. Thanks to newer content. So these are tiger beetles. If you walk into it right in the middle, they will swarm you. Just try to play the tactic, of course, of Just take them out in twos, and that's about it. And just use ranged weapons to help you. All right, I think I could handle this because they're about to come any second. Yep, see, there you are. They're popping up, so I'm gonna try to have some fun with them. And then there you are. They're about to die. Yeah, that was very easy. And there's your saber-toothed tiger. And there you have it. Yeah, it just says saber-tooth. They can't spell the whole name because it'll go off the screen. Yeah, this does give me vibes of, you guessed it, Eye of the Beholder series. Another good Dungeons & Dragons video game series that is with the 2.0 rules, or I say Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, they called it at the time. Which they had some great stuff in it. Like, for example, races were not classes. There were races. So, like, for instance, an elf, they could become a warrior. They could become a ranger. You name it. They had restrictions on certain ones, I think, because I think if I remember right, humans can only become a paladin. And they had some alignment restrictions to it. So, in other words, you had to be lawful good, and you had to act like lawful good at all times, because your DM could be a little bit lenient on if you break one few rules, or very strict. You break one rule, you're a fallen paladin. And then you have to level up as a fighter, and you have to do some quests or something like that to get your paladin hood back. Anyways, this section's done. Let's go to the next one. Now, here's the deal. We're about to go to the northwest part of the dungeon. There's some minor stuff there. Again, make sure you always explore everywhere, because if you do not, you might miss out some loot. So, yeah, see, there's the northwest part. The exit is northeast, but we're not going to go there just yet. Yeah, we're also clearing out foes, too. Minotaurs, at this point in time, if your characters are, like, for example, level 7 to 8, they're a joke. Seriously. And once again, for those of you who just came in the series, by the way, welcome to the channel. They drop axes. I think I have a 1/64 chance or some crazy number that drops a +1 axe. But they drop mundane axes, so if you get any mundane axes, drop them somewhere like at a dead end, and then never retrieve them. Because there's like probably 1 or 2 magic items you want to get. You could hold on to. The rest of the mundane stuff you could sell. And if you really want to go for gold, then go look at my other episodes. One of them has a spot where you hunt down dragons and hydras, which drops about, if I remember right, 500 to almost 900 pieces of gold. That's the black dragons. The hydras drop only like in double digits, but it's good though. That's the thing. Now, there's a certain foe later on that drops in 1k worth of gold plus. I'm not going to spoil that yet until we get to that road. But for now, we'll explore this. Okay, the first part of the northwestern part of the dungeon's done. Now we'll get the second part. Yeah, it's in 2 parts. And there you go. And you have a scroll of Dispel Magic, Leather Armor +1, and a Potion of Healing. Now, there'll be some cleric scrolls only the cleric could use. No duh, at all. So let's go ahead and have him heal. He's been taking the brunt of the damage. And let's look at it. Okay, Magic Missile Web and Dispel Magic. So, a good idea if I just transfer that around. Where's that? Okay, so you don't get the Dispel Magic. Or you just get, let's see here. You get this. Okay. And, oops. I'm just trying to think for a second. Let's see. Okay, you get that. I know. This is pretty funny. There you go. We got all done. Everybody gets the scrolls who's a magic user, aka wizard. Alright, you got that. So, Dispel Magic supposedly, yeah, I think it removes protection from foes, or gets rid of some kind of magical foes that are really weak. I'm not sure which it was. I would not get it, though, until you get some better spells out there. And in this case, it's Fireball. Yeah, I'm spoiling it. Seriously. Fireball is the spell to go. Fireball will wreck everything. Fireball will not be useful in the next part of the story. I'll explain that further. For this part, it's going to get you through it, then more. In fact, you'll see why. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy out of being comfortable. The Minotaur Chieftain, or Chief, well, Chief's down. And look at that, there's some more stuff. Alright, this is all cleric stuff. So, good news about cleric stuff is well, they learn their spells via level up. However, you can use their scrolls if you're a cleric, which is very nice. That's some emergency stuff, that's all I'm going to say. Only the cleric equip that, but that's alright. because I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do that sooner or later. So we're basically done with this section. I'm going to show you the map, and yep, I'm going to cover that room one more time afterwards. I'll go a little bit south and then go take the northeast path. This will get us out of here. Yep, we're almost done exploring though. I mean, we did it. Majority of the foes are gone, so fighting's not going to be that much. It's not going to be much of a headache. And if you really know what you're doing, you'll kick some serious booty out there. So we're almost there. Let's make sure. Okay, let's look. Okay, there you go. So we're going to go south, then we'll go east, and then a little bit south, and then go east and go northeast, and that's it. We'll be able to go to our next destination, which is the exit. Now this section is the northeast pathway, which is of course to the jungle. Now good news is by you doing this pathway, when you come back here again, it's easy to of course get to the valley that way. Yeah, it is so easy. That's why I'm doing it last. First you get the loot, then second yeah, you guess everyone. Then you discover the exit. Very simple, very easy. Now scorpions, they get hit about, I think it's 2-3 times per round. They have a huge weakness, which is called the fireball spell. Now, I couldn't face that one dungeon earlier because I didn't have fireball at all. Oh, wow. That was a crazy, they timed that right. But still, fireball will destroy everything against them. Also, I heard, if I remember right, Cloud Kill too. Yeah, I'm going by memory on Cloud Kill. Yeah, that spell is the stuff of legends. Today's times, yeah, only select on what type of foes I use it against, because you'll just waste a spell otherwise. We'll go over Cloud Kill when we get to that road. But for now, fireball everything. Fireball everything in this section, because you'll wreck foes. Yeah, well, I'm just attacking this for now, not to waste it. I'm just looking for scorpions like that. Yeah, this section's very easy. So let's look. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot she can't equip it, but she can. And guess what? And voila. And you are healed. Oh man, I love that. Now I'm going to go ahead and transfer all the cleric-like items or cleric-like scrolls to the cleric. She's going to start to abuse that. Yeah, I have to go in the inventory a lot to do this. Get used to it. In fact, if I ever play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, get used to me sometimes digging my inventory, pulling some potions. Oh, wait a second. I had potions in a potion bag. That's very easy. Yeah, they made it really organized. Let's go ahead and do this. Bless. Okay, I'm going to put that there. She's going to get the rest. We'll do another cure light wounds. And, of course, the bless spell. We'll have her hold that. Just balancing things out a little bit. And, okay, these foes are a joke at this point. They're terror for level 1-2 adventurers who decide to go to the waterfall cave, I should say about northeast of the castle. Bad idea. Probably went at 3. They're a joke. Either way, yeah, they're a joke. But if you read on pen and paper, they could, of course, absorb your metal weapons and armor. Yeah, you lose those if you get unlucky dice roll. Seriously. But in this game, they don't have that property. Now, one monster that was very scary back in the day in 1.0 and Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, which is Dungeons & Dragons 2.0, was the rust monsters. Yeah, bad dice roll. That nice metal weapon that's either magical or mundane goes bye-bye. Same thing with the armor, too, if it hits you. They're really deadly. Seriously. In fact, if I think I remember right, Ravenloft, one of the Ravenloft games, had them in it. And yeah, you didn't want to get attacked by them. I think it was that or Mesobranzian, one of the two. Yeah, it was the year the Ravenloft games of Mesobranzian, and it had the Rust Monster. Very scary. Alright, everyone, that is it for this dungeon. That is the exit. At this very time, go ahead and rest up. So if you come back from the jungle, it is stupid easy, of course, to get there to the valley exit. Yeah, this one's a lot more better, I should say. A million more times better than the Gateway Passage, because you have to go all the way around such just to enter and exit. This one, not so much. The other stuff was purely optional, but still, getting scrolls and loot is very good, especially the leather armor. So we're done here. Say goodbye to the Azcan Caverns for now. We're going to come back to that in the future, so Let's go into the jungle, everyone. Welcome to the jungle, everyone. And yes, good news about the jungle is this. Oh, I accidentally clicked that. The jungle does is yeah, it's very short to get your destination. Azcan shamans, they could cause diseases. Now, all these years when I fought them, I never got hit by it, so I got resisted every time. And this time look like I haven't, so it looks like I'm gonna have to definitely go ahead and of course use a certain spell, which is cure disease. Yeah, I thought that was I forgot that. Yeah, there's not much diseases, but it's all here. The shamans does it. So a good idea to leave one level 3 spell slot at least leave free for cure disease for this section. And oh, by the way, they drop maces and swords, but I'm gonna be blunt about it. Maces and swords, yeah, they suck. It's just the mundane ones, really. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that. I think it's there. Yeah, let's see. Where is it? All right, there you go. Cure disease, and we'll rest up and cure anybody who's hit with it. So that's the only annoying thing here is the Azcan foes. The shamans could cast, of course, disease spells on you, make you sick. That weakens your stats. So it stays until you get rid of the disease. And where is it at? Where are you at? There you go. And there you go. We're fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to probably have to do is go west and then a little bit north and then go east. You go around. Now you don't get the map until you go deep in the Azcan Temple. Because yeah, it's there. There's also something that's critical item there, or I say 4 critical items there. Yeah, I just said 4. You start to get the hint. That's why I said keep one space open. I was at the time trying to get to the healing pond, but that's not good. I didn't get to it. Now, another thing is these Azcan warriors, besides causing diseases, also they have a chance to hit like a little magic missile against you and other stuff. They try to debuff you. Now, the thing about them is if you have 2 well-armed characters, like for example your elf or your fighter, you'll easily go through that. Or if you have certain characters with +1 weapons, you'll wreck them big time. They will ambush you like this like crazy, so be careful. What I'm going to try to do is get to the pyramid. I was going to go to the other one, which is the Waters of Life. And the Waters of Life does is I'm going to go ahead and say it now, since I'm not really visiting it. This does is it heals your HP all up to 100%. Gets rid of any conditions. Anyone who was falling in battle will get right back up. But it's very hard to navigate. That's the downside. So I'm going to go to the temple instead. That's our goal. Get to the temple anyways. This great thing about the jungle that's better than the marsh. It's a short distance to your goal. Yeah, you'll see. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, take 2. Let's see. Boo. Let's see if we could try that again. We'll just use him to do that. And let's see if I could just wreck her. Alright. Let's go ahead and make sure this fool does not interact their turn. There you go. That's it. So now we're on the top part of the map. We're going to go east. So when you start, you go west, you go a bit north, and then you go east. And there's your temple. Now, you're about to face a whole bunch of foes there, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Very easy to win. I'm going to go ahead and stab this one in the back. I'm going to go ahead and bash this one in the back. I'm going to hit this one on the side of the head and attack it from the side. Oh, nice try. My elf could resist that. Now I just got to heal up and do all this stuff because I'm about to say next battle ahead. There'll be some high-level foes who'll cast some nasty magic. If you're not careful, you will die. Okay, I gotta rest. Let's see if I could. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, if you want to drop an item, go to options, drop an item. Yeah, drop that mace, drop any swords. They're +1 here, totally useless. By then, they're not worth much. So we're about to go ahead and start the battle. Not too hard. Good idea to make a save here. If you do not make a save, yeah, you mess up, you can lose a lot of progress. So I'm going to just go ahead and rest. get rid of this disease. And then I'm going to go ahead and start the fun. You'll see why. Let me quickly get to Julia. She's going to take care of business for us. And voila. So I'm going to go ahead and start the big old battle. And let's have some fun with it. The battle starts when you actually attempt to climb you guessed it, the temple. Oh yeah, I almost forgot her. Darkness in case we need it. I got 2 people with fireball. You'll see why. And look at that. They're Azcan warriors. Now, great news is you see how they are nicely stacked up. And look at that. 3 of them already been wiped out. And let's go ahead and put one in, or I should say is put this one in darkness. There you go. He's totally useless. All right. Okay. Looks like I have to get in the line of sight. Yeah. So this game does have a line of sight. So in other words, is you got to make sure you see where your target goes. I'm going to try to do is, okay, I cannot do that. So I'm going to see. Hopefully, yeah, they just attack us with ranged weapons. I'm going to have my fighter, on the other hand, take care of business. Okay, let's go ahead and just do that. Oh, wow. I could go real far with the ranged weapons. Alright, I just got to be careful because I don't want a stray fireball to hit Vivi. Yeah, Vivi is the master of destruction. I'm going to have Julia move over here. I'm going to have 1 or 2, these 2. Well, no, I'm going to have, I would probably say is Ruby just move down and have Vivi be the one to wipe those 2 out. Now, with the magic power of fireball, they die horribly. Look at that. Yeah. You see, fireball kills, fireball wrecks. And if you're like my level, a little bit over leveled, rightfully so, you will wreck everything in sight. Alright, I think I could, no, I just need a little bit more sight. I'm going to move this over here for now to get this other fool to get closer. Alright, let's take this one out. We'll just have fun with it. I'll just go this direction. Let's see what's going on. I'm just having my fighter do some range magic. I will definitely say is my magic user, aka wizard, and of course my elf will definitely get a lot of EXP thanks to the fireball spell. And I think I got the range now. Yep, there you go, line of sight. And boom, it's going to die horribly. And look at that. Victory. And oh yeah, the jungle gets its own music, including combat and victory music. It is great. And here's some more +1 stuff. I'm going to drop some scrolls that I'm not going to use and useless items because I can't scribe them. I feel like they're really crappy. Oh, wow. I got a +1 weapon. I'm going to leave that there because they sell pretty good even later on in the game. Just the mundane ones quickly loses luster after Beastmen Caves. Yeah, they don't sell for much. I'm going to rest up because we're about to do the temple next time. So here's our recap. The first thing I did was I showed everybody what I did in between episodes. Then we, of course, went through the Azcan Caverns. We found some nice scrolls along the way and some minor loot. After that, we went to the jungle, met the Azcan people. They were not friendly. And there was a battle at the temple. Basically, it was a fireball. Yeah, that's right. A lot of fireball was going on. And that's about it. In the next Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of Total Sun video, you see that temple behind us. We're going to go ahead and go into it, all 5 levels. This is it from my Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of Total Sun Part 8, Azcan Caverns and Jungle video. This is Lord Fent signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left-hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left-hand corner. Kiss this dragon goodbye.